Yeah.
Our heat system, since I didn't have the time or money to put a wood stove in this thing yet.
Yeah, and that is why it sounds like there's a goddamn jet engine running in every video we shoot over here.
Practically is.
Yeah.
Torpedo heater with a fan about 3 times larger than should be in it.
Yeah. Here at the Hammered Monkey Garage, location 1. Location 2 is not built yet. That'll be good. Set that on the chair right there next to you.
I think this works.
Set that
Proper
there.
introductions can be made here in a second.
Yeah, that'll fucking work. I think. You know, editing works. Always do retakes. Yeah, we got a Leprechaun Lewis.
Hence the red beard. Don't mind the gray in it.
Yeah.
We got less than him do.
Yeah, no, I'm not as old as I look.
But anyways, this is Hammer Monkey Garage. We got Thomas Carter over here.
Yeah, Mr. Stevens.
Don't do any searches. You don't want to find out stuff.
Probably not. Who the hell knows? I ain't got the most brightest, sunniest past. Don't care. Been turning wrenches for shit, getting close to 20 years.
Got the same here. Both of us been turning wrenches on about everything we could since knee high.
Yeah.
A little younger maybe.
First car I ever worked on was a 1978 Formula Firebird, 400 car, automatic. Had to dig some old pictures out. It was my mom's. We got some pictures of it with my mom.
See, the first one I worked on
Around
was
30
a
years ago.
66 Ford pickup.
Yeah, 66.
One day I hope to actually get back to restoring. Been sitting for years.
Got what? 266 C20s? No, 66 C10, 66 C20, and a 65 G20, I think, right?
I think it's a G20. I have to look at the
badge on. Whatever GMC
don't
sticker
know
was
if I
done
can look
with.
at the badge. I have to look at the title.
Yeah.
Got a couple of 60 model Dodge pickups laying around it here somewhere.
Might not want to get too far over that way.
A lot of random odd-and-end projects. Takes time, takes money to get to them.
That's something we ain't got. Usually it's time, money. We usually wind up just like this right here, late nights in the shop, drinking beer, getting tanked.
Get tanked, watch YouTube on TV.
Yeah.
Bullshit, whatever we feel like doing.
Might be changing oil one day, might never know what we'll be doing, what we'll be working on.
Change oil one, build an engine the next.
Yeah.
Get out here, get drunk, shoot things.
Hopefully we can get that old S10 and old Smoking Joe done hopefully sometime this year. Got to get them to the track, have some fun. Contemplate, see about hitting up the police cars. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be.
Guy's a genius. Now I'm sucking up on him.
Yeah. You want to clean up brown shit off the
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. Be fun. Hell if it wasn't for watching him, Cars, Cameras, Demolition Range. Getting the idea. Probably have to edit that out.
Probably.
Get our asses sued or something. Possibly not.
Hopefully a lot more projects to come. Like to get a forge built. Maybe do some old school metal work.
Yeah, some old school metal work. Do a little welding, a little fabricating. We're not fabricators.
We're not mechanics. Turn the shit out of a wrench, but we're not mechanics.
Turn the shit out of a wrench. I can run a MIG. Run the hell out of an arc. And get it making nothing look pretty.
can't weld worth a shit. In the process of trying to pick that up, I can run the hell out of a grinder.
You're a grinder, not a welder?
Yep. And do all the prep work necessary. As far as welding, it looks about like chicken shit.
Yeah, occasionally I can stack some dimes. And play around, got a TIG set up. Nice firepower combination, 140 amp. Arc, MIG, and TIG, 110 job.
Another hopeful future project that I'd like to get to here the next at least month is my big welder generator. Get it over here, get it lined up, get it running right. Tear the motor all apart, so I figure out what's wrong with it.
And then make some good videos. Do some videos on the old tractor, on the old 42 Ford. And get it cleaned up, looking pretty. Put all the way back together.
Get a nice day and get a video of Fire Old Smoking Joe up.
Kill all the mosquitoes in the county.
See what it'll do. If it'll still fire up. Last time I tried it didn't go too well.
I'll start. Got the Hammer Monkey Yard service vehicle at location 2. Got some footage on it. I'm going to have to tear into it, figure out what the hell's wrong with it. The battery's good. Started the tractor. I got some footage of that, not much. Basic idea, we're just filming, doing random stuff. Probably going to try to do a little bit of blog style. Ain't no telling. I'm going to try to put out 2 videos a week. Don't know what days.
No idea what days, no ideas what the content will be.
Try to get a good blooper reel about once a month.
Yeah. It's more than likely to get put out regardless.
Yeah.
And we've made 2 videos on that small girl 327 over there on cam bearings now. That first one was a disaster. We ruined the cam bearings. Second one, the set wasn't complete, so we've got to take them back.
And I wound up filming that tonight. Wound up honing. Get the crank set back in it. Torque down. Had to come out. Be apart and back together 100 times, just like those heads. Clearances. Got to make sure everything's going to work. Not going to get real too technical, because I ain't that smart. We'll just put it together, test everything the best we can. Hopefully it works, get it put together, and rod the shit out of it, have fun. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a 90 Model S10. We're going to put that small Journal 327 in. Got that Muncie 3-speed to go in there. That's going to be a good fabricating video, getting that set up in there and figuring out how to make all that work. But going to take a 90 Model S10. Everybody's LS swap in the world. We're poor boys, can't afford an LS. I've been old school small block guy my whole life.
I've been more or less your old inline motors, small engines.
Yeah. Dirt bikes,
Dodgers, V6 and V8s are a new thing for me to be learning to working on. Not afraid to admit it, but
they'll get put together.
Got a, if I can find the parts for it, would be a very nice video to film. Would be the old V6 and that.
Yeah, the old 305E, 65 GMC 3/4 ton. Beautiful.
Don't see too many of them left around. A lot of people say they're not worth rebuilding. They've got great low end power from what I've heard on them. Be a fresh new thing to learn to work on.
I've never touched one.
Like the way they're set up. They're simple to maintain. Other than that, I don't know much about them. I know according to the old man I bought it from, you can't kill it. It's pulled 25-foot horsepower up mountains before.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever had an oil change a day in its life.
Yeah. That's going to be a good teardown video. Old 305E. That's going to
No
be
idea
fun.
what the block looks like. I'm hoping it ain't bad. I've been told the crank on is pretty much trash.
Well, we'll just have to tear it down, take a look at it, see if it might be worth being saved, might have to send it to a machine shop. Gonna be a real fun one, hell. We ain't been able to find no parts for it at all, been looking for...
On the gasket kit, I found one place to find parts, everything shows out of stock, out of stock, out of stock.
Yeah, as long as we can find, you know, head gaskets, intake gaskets.
My main focus on it right now, if I can find it for crank.
Yeah.
Well, assuming it's needs replaced, I just gotta get it pulled out of the truck, get it in here, get it on a stand, get it tore down, see what it's like.
Tear it down, see how bad it is, send it to the machine shop, have them check it. I mean, as long as that thing's been sitting, might not hurt to, you know, have the block microflux the heads. One of these days we're just gonna have to break down, buy the damn tool, do that ourselves. I've always tried to put engines together with as little time at the machine shop as possible. It's time consuming. And hell, I had to wait almost 2 months on my crank just to get it back. They're always backed up. Sometimes it's relatively cheap, sometimes it costs out the ass. I mean, if you ain't got no ring groove, your cylinders are like that 327 is, and I mean, fucking perfect all the way down. There's no sense in machining it. You don't get that much compression out of it. That one's already bored 30 thousandths. It had been rebuilt previously. Small block Chevys, they got small oil passages. Them 461s heads, the oil returns on those are tiny. It self-destructed probably really quick after its last rebuild. Doesn't look like it ran very long at all. Looks like somebody, you know, put a high volume oil pump on it, fired it up, and played with it a little bit, run it a little bit. Got on it, pumped the oil top side, and blew her up. You can run a high volume oil pump on small block Chevys, but you really need to go to the machine shop and have restrictors and stuff like that put in the bottom end. That way it doesn't just flow all the oil up there. Put it back together, we'll just put a factory damn oil pump on it. Hell, it'll hold 60, 70 PSI oil pressure. I mean, we're not going to need more than that. Might need a little bit more than that if we turbo it. That's an idea. Put nitrous on it's an idea. Probably just put it in there and run it naturally aspirated for a while. See what it's like, make sure everything's good, and then figure out what the hell we're going to do after that. Might just put it together and have a damn hand grenade.